gonna play. Okay, let's refresh. What is up? Alrighty. Let it load for a second. So, basically, I just figured I might stream as well today for a little bit. We're digging out a very big flat area for now, and then we'll start getting a plan. I haven't really quite decided if I should either use windmills or steam engines to solely power the whole place. That would be pretty fun. Try out windmills, Windmill Village. But then there's going to be windmills absolutely everywhere, especially for factories that cost like 50,000 SU. Because the max windmill only goes up to 8,000. It's going to be a bit difficult to do. Do I have any blocks? Didn't mean to open that, but alrighty. Well, we're just gonna start digging straight away. Let me get on my thing, thank you. Grab some blocks. Yeah, we're just gonna start digging a big ol' area. Some big ol' area. This should be actually fairly fast to do. Portal's gonna be in the way, but that's okay. Actually, I should just put... get rid of her real quick. Just half of it. I can dig around it manually as well. Shouldn't be a big problem. Let's grab my flint and steel. Go to sleep. Die. Oh, I misjudged. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Jesus. Why did I choose to do this manually instead of just having this place blocks beneath automatically for me? Why did I do that?
Actually, getting a phone for $0 is too good to be true. A hassle.
Stupid
But
ads.
not Verizon. Now,
Ads, mate.
Verizon, America's best network, you
Let's get to see some of these resources. Granted, I have a farm for these, but I guess the more the merrier. Like, I have a factory building itself, essentially. We'll just do this part normally. Alright, let's get this area. Yeah, this won't take long. And then we get to cover it all up with dirt and grass. Oh, this, I'll just dig this. Just drop this shit off. Need some blocks on me. Beautiful. Now we get to do this area, which shouldn't be a big of a problem. Actually, I think we just want to go out this way some more. This is already reasonably flattened, so we'll start here, I guess. Just a random hole. Come on. No, there we go. Luckily, it won't be much dirt. Actually, did I bring brass funnels on me? Do I have brass funnels? No. Okay, but that's fine. We have 8,000 something dirt on me. Oh. Again? How are we looking on fuel? We're gaining fuel. Coolio. Bro, what? Oh, I know what the problem is. Me stupido. There we go. I'll probably have something in this mountain too. Clear that up for it. Plus side is that we're gonna have all the resources we need for creating the land for this area. All right, I think that's good. Let's just clear out an area. For Midril. Yeah, that's not too bad. I could just dig this out. I'll have to place ice in my highway. Alright, let's catch up. Fuel up on food. Dump our materials. Sleep. Ah. There we go. Oh, shoot. Oh, no, we're good. Start this area right here. Should be it. clear this out. There we go. This thing is so good. Ugly, but good. I'll have to get some storage interfaces here. Oh, so very flat. Map's looking pretty good. We are at sea level, right? Yeah, so we should just be able to dig straight up to the sea. Yeah. It's not boring. It's not fun, which is a good thing, I guess. If you want it to be. Get right up to the mountain. Crap. There we go. Didn't see that part. I'll just clear this up. Clear the inventory. Yeah, let's clean this area up manually. We'll probably have to stop at home to refuel my jetpack and my tools here soon. Luckily, this will help with regrowing all the dirt as well. Almost done with this part. And there we go. Just do some cleanup. Alrighty. Yeah, we'll just clear this area up too. Make sure it's all at sea level. This will also make it easier for routing power too. Almost out of food. That is okay. We're almost done here. Alright, let's place our cart down real quick. Grab some food. Pick it back up. We'll just flatten this out real quick. Just to about here.
Working across teams is tough, but Asana
That'll work.
helps you handle it. Asana AI can spot roadblocks and assign work to keep everything on track.
Dump.
That's how work gets handled. Visit us at asana.com.
Gotta itch my nose. Alrighty. See how we're doing. Pretty good. You know what? Yeah. Oh wait, my drill goes the other way. So I'll just put it here. Make it sea level. Place it down. And let it go. Alrighty. Got some more cleanup over here to do. Let's go more this way. Clean this up too. Yeah, we'll just do this part manually. It won't take long. It should take just another 5 minutes. There we go. Ah. It's fine. We have to dig out all the stone anyway. Alrighty. Sleep. this zombie can't hurt me. Somehow the creeper fell, which is a good thing. Sort. There we go. Eat up real quick. Actually, you know what? Just for safety reasons, I might as well... what are we looking at on food? Just 67 pork chops? Okay. The heck is that? Oh, just lead. Huh. Oh, I guess I don't clear flowers. Ow. What's it look like? Okay, yeah. Granted, I eventually want to get all of this flattened. Potentially. And then make a custom hill or mountain. Alrighty. I did notice I missed a patch over here that we gotta clean up. Let's go more that way too. Alrighty. Offing we going. That might be a bit of a problem. We'll just go straight to the edge. Yeah, we could get away with just going here. Right? Yeah. Stop falling off. Whatever. Jetpack is looking a little low. Fill it up a little bit. Just clean that up manually. Oh, okay. We're good. There we go.
Are you the kind of person who knows things? Things like you can get a domain from Squarespace, not just a website? Well, now you are that person, because now you definitely know you can get a domain from Squarespace. Something like whisperingbloom.com.
Oh, is this perfect?
Or
Oh, just about.
whisperingbloom.com for your shouting retreat. Whatever your dream, a Squarespace domain and website brings it to life, all in one place. Get yours before it's gone with offer code MAKEITREAL for 10% off your domain or website. Terms and conditions apply.
Alright, let's cut these trees down. Oh, we have bread, that's true. So we'll just keep the pork chops on me. We're approaching the end. Dang. This is crazy.
The Chevy Bolt is back with 2.5 times faster charging with public DC fast charging in Chevy's most affordable EV. We are so
Stop about
learn more at
here in a second.
2.5 times faster charging with 150 kilowatt public DC.
I want to get as close as possible.
The 2023 Bolt EUV.
There we go.
Understanding one can fight for everyone.
Let's clear that up. Just clear this up. Alrighty. Clear that up too now. Inventory dump. clear this. Sleepy. Alrighty. Hmm. Alright, I guess let's get to work on covering all the, stone up with dirt. I need all the inventory space I can get. I should probably just do this, yeah. Guess we'll start here. Actually, we still need to have a spot to hold our contraption and rails. And this will all turn to grass.
Not just anyone can fight for everyone. Marines are made for this.
Alright, I guess we'll start with the big area now, or one of the big areas. I could use a machine, but this is satisfying, and it's something to do. Alright, I think I'm gonna settle this as being the factory district, instead of having all of my stuff at home. Or this'll be my new home, the factory district area. Or maybe not my new home, but you get the idea, I guess. I'm not really good at explaining. I use it as a crutch. Alright, let's do this. The coal is great though, because we could use that to fuel our jetpack. Ooh, tough. It's not like we have a factory for it. And these will be hyper efficient farms, and I'll design them myself as well. We'll have to cover up the ravine here at some point too. Light it up. Oh, and looks like we disconnected our music. We'll give it a second. Let's eat up. You know what we could do is make a dirt placing machine, I guess. What we'll do is we'll clear up all the stone manually. Oh boy. I didn't realize how big this project was going to be. Yeah, we'll just start by digging out all the dirt, or not dirt, stone, Jesus Christ. Yeah, stone. Manually. And then we'll head back home, repair our tools, and then quickly build a machine to dirt place. Could just use a schematic cannon, honestly. That would work too. Would be much faster. Just place giant squares of dirt and grass. But we'll wait till our tools get super duper low. Coal, yes please. Alright, cool. Jetpack is refueled almost completely. I'll probably have my factory kick up the numbers on some of the brass products like funnels, because I'm already making 2 stacks, that's not going to be enough. I'll probably have it make like upwards of 5 stacks of funnels, 2 stacks of arms instead of just 32 regular arms. Actually, we'll keep a thing of coal on us for just for the machine and the jetpack. Cool thing is that the experience we get is gonna be put towards my pickaxe and shovel. Well, maybe not my shovel, but my pickaxe. Do 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 do. Alright, that is this area. Oh, wait. There we go. Is this area done? Move on to the next. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, what is going on? Oh, it was just paused. There we go. Only Vein Miner worked on large pockets of stone and stuff. Sleep. I'm curious, how much does a megatorch cost? A lot. Jesus, this is gonna be so much netherite. I mean, it would. We could get there pretty easily, right? If we made a netherite farm. Actually, let me check what it costs. Alright, scrap. We crush nether brick. Nether brick is made from nether bricks, obviously. We can compact it, and then we can... Ooh, what would be more efficient? We'll come up with a few designs to see what would be more efficient. When the time comes. Honestly, that might be the first factory we build, is a diamond and netherite factory. Or, you know what? I'm gonna do what I did with my other factory and make it build itself. So what we're gonna do is, for the first few factories, I want building blocks. So, you know, cobblestone generators into stone, stone into bricks, bricks into whatever, into granite, diorite, all that jazz. And then in the desert area, like the desert village, I'm gonna have to dig another tunnel. Or I could just, that's only 3,000 blocks, so I can, the nether highways for personal travel. I'll probably make a train network. I've never done trains before. I'll make a train network to the desert village to pick up all the dye stuff, because that's gonna be where sand, sandstone, dyes, and stuff is gonna be. Well, it's also gonna be here too. No, it's, okay, so the desert area is glass and dyes. Actually, you know what? I think I might just make the desert area powered by windmills. You know, those vertical helical windmills? That was actually a lot quicker than I thought it would be. We got a bunch of little pockets to worry about too, but it won't be a big deal. We also have the water that's actually, thankfully, just pocket for us, essentially. We're just gonna go around in like a spiral pattern. And then after I'm done with this flat area, we'll go into creative mode and come up with some building ideas and stuff. Otter. Lock. Dirt factory and mud factory would be amazing to have. Especially for the factory designs as well. Then again, each factory is going to have a different design, and it's going to be to the corresponding block it's building. So, you know, really emphasis on the building itself. Yeah. Just clear up all these little pockets on my way around. oh boy, we got the big area to do. Shouldn't take super long. And we'll get the schematic cannon all ready and stuff. And then we could, oh, you know what? And we can literally just place it on the contraption with all the dirt and stuff, because, you know, it dug all that dirt, and we're gonna need a shit ton of dirt, which is actually gonna be super beautiful. That'll be the next project. We're just gonna clear up all these little pockets. All right, let's get started. Start here. That was a big coal rain, Jesus. Alright. Unfortunately, if my pickaxe, or if I die, I haven't really gotten to a point where I make my enchanting factory. So that'll be another project for over here as well, is we'll make it like a little area for just for XP in itself, where it's roaming with infested silverfish, just silverfish. And stuff. That would be pretty cool. And a giant XP water tower like thing. Oh, that would be actually really cool. There's nothing really good to watch for Minecraft Create either. Alrighty, let's take a second real quick. I'm going to put on an I'll be right back, sorry. I'm gonna plop on some YouTube videos, maybe Mr. Beardstone. I've already watched I've watched all of his Perfect World post-production series. Fun fact, I'm using his mod pack in my world with a few extra added mods from Foxy's playthrough. I might as well just put on post-production once again. Watch it all again. It's a really good, really good series. And I'm not gonna leave you guys alone. So we're gonna go to live screen, or scene, sorry. Display capture, add a source. Auto, this? No. This one. Yeah. Size it down to about here, maybe. Put it in the corner. And we should be all set.
44. 2 years ago, I dove headfirst into the greatest Minecraft mod of all time, Create. And with all its cogs,
just make sure everything is all good. Alrighty. There you go, guys. Let's get back to mining. This would be good if I had a third monitor. Hold on. Let's turn this up so you guys don't have to hear me.
Drop tower and this spinny thing. But that series got put on indefinite hold when Create Mod got a new update. Because sadly the majority of the other mods in that pack were incompatible, and many remain so 6 months later. So in the meantime, I've been keeping myself busy playing with friends on the Just Create SMP, moving house in real life, and having a baby. But now it's time for a brand new
Proud of Mr. Beardstone. Happy for him.
Creating my perfect world. So we've got a brand new pack, we'll have a brand new world as we play Perfect World post-production. And if you want to play the pack yourselves, it is now available on CurseForge. It may get tweaked a bit over time, but for now, let's take a look at what mods we have in there. Now, as this is a Create focused pack, the first mod is, of course, Create, including all the new things such as frogs and packages and this little
so much lapis I've seen.
Cool chain conveyors and a bunch of other cool stuff too. To complement that, we have Create Enchantment adds liquid XP, adds super XP, and basically just allows us to enchant our items a little bit better. And we also have Create Copycats Plus, which means we can have a whole bunch of new textures in different blocks, and it just generally makes for some cooler builds. And alongside these Create mods, there's also a few other ones which should make things fun. To solve the terrible inventory problems that continue to plague Minecraft, we have a couple of old favorites: sophisticated backpacks, so we can carry more, and storage drawers, so we can store more. To add some more decoration blocks, we've gone back to Macaw's, so we've got bridges, fences, walls, doors, and a whole bunch more. So we should be able to spice up our builds with some cool details. As we're now on Minecraft 1.21, we have Vanilla Backport, which gets fairly regular updates and should allow us to get all of the new fun stuff Minecraft releases, such as the Pale Forest and Happy Gas and things like that, without having to rely on major mod updates. Now, the last big mod we have is, of course, Farmer's Delight. We love Farmer's Delight. It adds a whole bunch of new foods, new things you can farm, this cool little knife you can stab into a board, and it's just generally one of my go-to mods. Besides that, there's also a bunch of other smaller mods, such as Mega Torches, Straw Statues, Armor Poser, Immersive Paintings, and, of course, a whole bunch of performance mods, just to make things run a little bit smoother, but we're just going to skim over those. You can have a look in the mod pack itself if
Where's
you
my
want to know
sleeping
exactly
bag?
what we've got. But even though we've got all these cool mods, sadly, there's still no Steam
Did I just-
Rails, and it's
did
not
I
like we're not
accidentally
gonna get
delete
that
my
this
sleeping
year now,
bag?
So we'll add that when it becomes available, but we're definitely going to have
Or
to
did I
start
accidentally
without
put it in
And
here?
As usual, I'm not playing with any world generation mods, and we're not going to play on large biomes either. We're just going to have a random generic vanilla seed and see what we end up with. And I don't know about you, but I'm always excited about starting.
I think I've accidentally gotten rid of it.
A mod collection which
Oh,
is
well.
essentially just an update of Perfect World 1. Without Alex's mods,
We'll just leave this here.
or any of those things that add lots of extra
Sure, this
entities,
sheep-
we don't need those. We want all of the frames for ourselves. So let's jump into a brand new world and start a new
Oh,
adventure
okay.
in Perfect World
Damn.
post-production.
We gotta find some more sheep.
It looks
Aha!
like we're spawned in on the edge of a jungle. Haven't had a jungle spawn in a long time. So being
Perfect.
in a jungle, I guess the first thing we should do is tame that parrot.
Let's actually
Definitely getting
make
my
this
priorities down here.
a
Ready,
solid
my friends?
platform.
Apparently not. How about now?
Bam.
No. There we go. He took some convincing, but we have our friend. What a good start. We shall call him Larry. And I'm thinking a good way to explore this area, considering we seem
There
to
we
be
go.
right by the coast, is going to be in a boat. That way, we're not going to use
Just
up
so
all
we
of
could
our
actually
hunger
pick
before
up
we
the
find a food
resources if we
source.
actually
Right,
do
let's have
want
a little
them.
Look about and see what we're dealing with.
There we go. Back to mining.
Well, after a whole lot of boating, we've finally escaped the jungle, and on the horizon
I'll have to make a
up here,
post on
I
Reddit to see why create
We're gonna go
crafting
check that
recipes
out. Where
isn't
was it?
working for me, because I can't stone
Yeah,
cut to the chipped
hopefully it's not
stuff
just a lava pit. Do they even create smoke?
using the
I
stone
don't know.
cutter, and I really want to make some of the
What
chipped
is that?
stuff.
All right, we've got
I
some
want to
cool
fully
little
automate the chipped
building
blocks
here.
for each
Oh.
block variant.
Oh,
Like,
it's got create stuff.
I've been using a
Nice.
lot
Is
of
it
the
like a little
spruce
fort or
versions,
something? Oh, don't mind if I do.
blackstone versions for my nether
It's only a
tunnel,
tiny
which you
little
guys will
house,
get to
but I
see
quite like it.
soon.
And we seem to be on our own little island here. I mean, this could potentially work as a starter base area. I mean, we've got a little building to begin with. Not a bad thing. Let's just get a better viewpoint and decide if this is where we want to stay. I mean, it is quite a nice little island. It's very hilly, though. Oh, is that another little building? What is this? Is this a well or something? It appears so. We've got a rope pulley there. Yeah, it's just a small well. Well. I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. I don't know how long we're going to stay here, but I think this could be a good little place to set up initially. Just get some tools, cook up some food. I have managed to slaughter a few animals along the way. So let's quickly go and grab Larry. We'll take him back to the house and get ourselves geared up. And wood-wise, we've got oak, we've got birch, we've got dark oak, we've got jungle. Not a bad start at all. Come on, Larry.
We'll probably have
find
to
somewhere
start
land so I can
with
pick you
the
up. There we
XP
go.
factory.
Let's get you home. Come here, Larry. You're not making this easy. Don't get in the way, Larry. Ah!
Can't wait to move out.
Larry, you're making me nap outside and I'm not happy about it. Right, gotta love the sleeping bag. So let's get back up to this house, shall we? Oh, there's a skelly as well. Oh, Larry, what did you do? Oh, there's all sorts of mobs. Come on, Larry. We're almost there.
Larry.
Hello, there's a barrel up here. Look at that. Loads of cool stuff. Right, you, sit there. Stay safe. So thanks to our discoveries, it's looking like we can go straight to iron tools. So let's just get one of those. And a shovel, and we've even got a bit of iron left over. Right, I need to get myself a bit of stone so I can cook up this food. What is this? Oh, great big cave. Ooh, andesite. What with us playing Create, we're going to need a lot of that. So let's just grab some of this.
Andesite!
Craft ourselves a furnace.
Sorry.
And we're going to need something burnable. Luckily, we're in a forest. There we go. Food food sorted. Now, next up, I need a proper bed because the sleeping bag doesn't set our spawn point. And I saw some sheep around here. Where'd you go? Aha! And there we go.
This call is going to be
One bed.
amazing.
Spawn point set. Just going to adjust these shelves ever so slightly and add a little bit more storage. And I think considering the mobs that have already spawned in, let's get ourselves a shield. And then once this food cooks up, I think what we're going to do is start a little mine somewhere. In fact, we've got a giant cave next to us. Maybe we should go and explore that. Because this is, of
how
course,
are
a
we doing?
series, and that means I'm going to need lots
Oh,
of
we're almost done.
andesite.
It's just this little bit.
And to be honest, I wouldn't mind
And then
getting some
the
diamonds
rest
quite early
of
on
the
as
stuff I
well.
got to clear
I
out.
think this
All right,
chainmail armor's gonna keep us for very
let's
long.
stop
In fact,
home.
before we go
We
down,
need
what
a
I'd quite like to
boat.
do
Where's
is
my
make
boat?
myself
There's
a
my boat.
backpack. One of these. So we're going
And
to need some
let's
leather,
head
some
on.
string,
Oh
and
wow,
a
it's
wooden
already
chest.
growing.
Well, the chest is easy, but we haven't got any
And
leather
repair
yet,
our
which means we're
stuff.
gonna need to find cows.
And grab
For
the schematic
string,
stuff.
We should just be able to make ourselves a millstone and grind up some wool. That'll get us that. And then we'll be able to get ourselves a basic backpack.
We just gotta
Dark
make sure we
again
get.
already. Jeez, but the food's ready. Good stuff. So how about I take my boat and my sleeping bag, and in the morning we'll find ourselves some cows.
All right, line it up, and off we go.
Eve to me is basically freedom. It's
This is so satisfying going over the Blackstone pressure plates. 360.
Really relaxed, slow-paced stuff where you can take it easy.
Eve.
Well, it's a bright new day. Let's go see what we can find. I don't really want to be killing the animals on this island because we're probably actually going to use those in future to make little farms. And if we look on our map here, what have we got? Is that spruce forest as well?
And yoink.
Around here. But what I'm thinking is maybe we should do a bit of island hopping and sort of go around this
Oh, the
way
lag.
and just see what's there. Hopefully, we're going to find some cows.
There we
There's
go.
actually spruce on this island
Did I
as
turn that
well.
off?
This
I did
island's
turn
got
that off.
everything. Maybe we should stay here long
This is
term.
why I
Now,
want to
mind
move
you,
out.
we
Is
are
I've
on a
really
series. I
destroyed
don't
this
actually
area,
have a plan for this
making
series
with these stupid
whatsoever.
ideas
We're
that
gonna play
I've
create, we're gonna build
come to
some cool
regret in the
stuff, but I don't know what style we're going to build in. I don't know where
have
we're
come
gonna
to
build.
regret
I don't really know what we're going to be doing
very
whatsoever.
quickly.
So with that in mind, I'd love to hear your thoughts on what you'd like to see me build, what style
This is
I
my
should
factory
build,
that
and
it's
what we should
building
actually
itself.
do with this world.
We started with the essential farms, and then it just kind of went up from there.
I mean, I haven't even planned out a starter base. I've done
So we
absolutely no
need
preparation for
this.
whatsoever. Which, to be honest, is actually quite refreshing.
This.
I usually start a series with some form of a plan in mind. Is that a pink sheep?
And all the
It is
gunpowder in the
pink sheep.
world.
They are incredibly rare, but they're also made of meat and string. There we go. And you, sorry. But in terms of how we do build
That
up
should
this
be
world, I think a lot
enough.
of it's just
If
gonna
not,
come
we could
down
just
to the areas that I
hunt
find.
creepers.
I might just see somewhere and be like, yep, I want to build
Aw,
something
man.
right there. And we will, of course, use trains to connect together all of our farms and things like that, but probably not steam trains. We've done too many steam trains. Maybe we should try something a bit more
Yeah, we'll put
modern.
the
Who
stuff back in
knows?
here.
I mean, let's be honest, we're probably going to end up with at least a couple of steam trains.
Right,
They
we
just
needed
look
to
cool,
repair our
but
stuff.
Anyway, I'm not seeing any cows here. We're going to be much better off with the plains, I think. Mostly so we can see further without all these trees in the way. And actually, while I think of it, are there any other ways to get leather? So we can craft them from rabbit
my
hide,
ice
of
farm.
course, but
I love
killing
it.
rabbits is a very difficult thing to do. You can fish for it.
If we come
can press
down here,
horse armor for a 50% chance. We do
running
have an
everything
iron
here on
horse
these two
armor, but
steam
that seems like a
engines.
waste.
Come over
Mill down
here.
leather. We can chop up leather
Boom.
armor, and other than that, it's just mob drops from cows, llamas, hoglins, and
Yeah,
of
we should
course,
honestly. I
horses.
think we'll be
Let's not
fine.
forget the donkeys and mules. So basically, no fancy way of getting it. Just the classic
Oh,
Minecraft way.
right.
Hopefully, we're going to come across some soon. I think this demands a quick montage.
I forgot I disconnected this because it overstressed the area. Okay, let's go and connect that soul area real quick. So we'll just need a gearbox, some chains, and a chain conveyor. So
Well, I've managed to get myself 11 leather as well as a whole bunch
Gearbox.
of wool. I've just stumbled across this windmill, which I'm
Chain,
hoping has got... Ooh, hello. All
boom,
these things
and
are going to come in
just a
handy.
stack.
Pardon the scaffolding. But in here, yes, we do have a millstone. Just need to turn this thing on, I guess. Some more goodies in there. Let's take those. But if we can get up to this windmill bearing, do that. Excellent.
Because I'm not
We
using
can
this
get
XP
our
farm
string.
anymore.
There we go. We just need to get some wood, and we can make ourselves a backpack. And I think we're going to take a whole bunch of this stuff. It's going to come in quite handy. We'll leave the windmill itself, though. It looks quite cool. Now, we just need a little bit of wood, and this tree here should do nicely.
Yeah, we
Make
just
ourselves a
disconnect
crafting
that.
bench. Then if we do a chest, and then we do... I can't remember the layout. Is it
Disconnect,
this?
disconnect.
String in the corners?
Add a gearbox.
Nope, maybe everything just needs to be moved
That.
around one. Nope, that's not it either. Fine, I'll look it up.
Don't
Okay,
overstress.
That's what we want. And
Yay!
there we go. That gives us a bunch more storage. It would be
I'm
nice
too
to
lazy
turn
to
it
go
into an
back down.
iron
I'm just
backpack.
throwing
We
this
need
all
a
out.
gold one,
I don't
but
care.
For that, we're gonna need to go do some mining. And I'll tell you what, this
And
isn't
then we
actually a bad
fix our stuff
area.
up.
Quite like this. And there's another hut on top there by the looks of it. I can see the smoke. Yeah, maybe we could build something
fill
over
this
here
back
in
up.
future. But now though, let's head back to our tiny little shack that we've stolen.
And then off we
My work
go.
is easy because I use ClickUp. Here's how I keep track
Back
of all
to
my
the
tasks. I
area.
start by brain dumping everything I need to get done in a list view. Next, I set a priority and a due date to keep things on track. I create custom statuses to organize my progress exactly how I want it. I like to add
Line
the
it up,
times
and
field
off we go.
so AI can show me the next steps.
Oh, there's an
I
ad.
have my
I was so zoned out.
What we're gonna do is just cook up a little bit more food, and then we're gonna jump down that giant hole over there and go.
I love this
mining.
tunnel. This is my
Although, if we're
second
going
tunnel that I
mining, we're
built.
also
Like,
gonna want
this
a
is a
whole
second
bunch of
version. I had to
torches.
tear
So
down
we're
the
gonna chop
previous
down a few
tunnel.
trees, make some charcoal, and get that on
I
the
think
go
I still
as
have
well.
remnants
And
of
there
the
we
old
go.
tunnel
We've got a bunch of extra
down
food
there.
now.
No, I've already
We've got
done that.
some wood, some additional torches. We've got a stack down here. I think we're good to go.
We're coming
What
it
we
up
want
on
to be
here
finding is
soon.
andesite. We need a whole bunch of that
Start
to
slowing
create
down.
stuff.
Yeah, it's right here.
And we also want coal and iron and well,
We'll just leave the
generally
boat.
whatever else we find down there, I guess. So to
Off
get
we
started, let's jump in
go.
our boats and get digging.
Back to work. Not waste any time and just hop right into the digging. I do have a schematic on me, right? Yeah. We'll take like a schematic of just a giant
Digging
plot
for
of
quite a
dirt.
while. We've got quite a lot of stuff.
Probably in a
We've got plenty
creative
of
flat
iron and
world.
copper, but I've just found my first diamonds. Wonderful. And 6 of them. Excellent. Well, I reckon we've probably got enough iron to get started. Oh, and there's a cheeky bit more redstone there as well. Let's grab that. Now I just need to figure out how to get back to the surface. Now, I did bring some ladders with me. Hopefully, this should get us most of the way out. There we go. Home sweet home. Right, let's do a little bit of organizing. And we're going to cook up all of this iron as well. We've got plenty of andesite as well, which is good. We found a couple of dungeons, so we managed to get some loot
Let's
from
finish getting all the
those.
other
We've
stone
got
areas
saddles and
first,
horse
yeah.
armor now. I think we're going to have to get a horse soon. We also managed to find another backpack in one of the dungeons, so that gives us 2 to play with. I reckon we can level them up as well. That's going to give us double the space. Look at that. Sadly, we didn't find any gold, so we can't level them up any further for now. So let's make myself some proper armor. There we go. That's better. And with the rest of this iron, we're going to kickstart things with creates. And I don't want to do too much right now over here because I don't actually know if this is where we're going to be staying, but I think it would be a good idea to try and build a small iron farm. Just something that can keep ticking over while we go and
Alright,
explore
then we got
the
this
local
area, and then we should be
decide
good.
where we're actually going to set up home. But a nice tiny iron farm should be fairly easy, right? We're just going to need a couple of drills, we're going to need some chutes, a couple of millstones, and a fan, and that should be just about it. And we'll probably just dump it out the front here for now. So to make the mechanical drill, we're going to need a bunch of andesite alloy. Fan is mostly iron and a little bit of alloy. And we do already have 1 millstone, but we're probably going to want more. And once again, they're fairly straightforward as well. Then we'll just get a few water wheels, and that should be about it. When it comes to making andesite alloy, yes, we can use zinc nuggets. So I think we'll do that. We'll save
And I have
iron for
hunger
other uses,
poisoning.
which means
Awesome.
I also need to cook up a bunch of this. Actually, thinking about it, don't I have a blast furnace out here? I do. With loads of coal in it as well. Excellent. Wish I'd remembered that sooner.
Last question of this interview, Mr. Dessos. Do you fully understand the risks of being a traitor? The age...
Right, now, while that's cooking up, what we're going to do is get ourselves some wood. We're going to need a bunch of this for making andesite casings. And of course, to run everything, we're also going to need power, which means we need lots of wood for water wheels. So we've got some wood. I'm also just going to clear a little bit of space here so we can build this cheeky little farm. There we go, that should be enough space. And we've also got a whole bunch of zinc, which means we can make andesite alloy now. So if I turn this into nuggets, and I think we just want 2 stacks of these for now, then we can do this and make a bunch of andesite alloy. Wonderful. And we're going to need some andesite casing. So if we place some logs down and get those stripped, and then do this, we are now in the andesite age. Wonderful. Although, something I think I want to do is make myself a wrench. It's going to make this a whole lot easier. So I need 3 gold sheets, a cog, and a stick. The problem is, I don't think I have enough gold. I do not. So I guess that's going to have to wait. Now, to get this iron farm going, the first thing I'm going to need is a cobble generator. For that, we're going to need drills, and I think I want to make 4 of these. There we go. We're also going to need some chutes, which means we need iron sheets. But luckily, this house actually comes with a mechanical press, so we can just do this manually, which is going to make me a bit hungry, but it's going to get us started. Although what has just occurred to me is before we can make a cobble generator, we're actually going to need power.
I think we're all set, really. All right.
So, water wheels.
Creative world.
We just need a shaft and some planks, and I think we're going to make them big water
Single
wheels
player.
just to get more stress units out of them. And of course, more stress units equals more power. Now, shafts, that's nice and easy. Let's just do that. And we're going to make 6 water wheels, I think. Actually, no, let's go for 8. There we go. I think what I'm going to do is just attach this power
clear
to the
and then grab a creative world shaper.
We're just going to grab some of the tuff that we've got and make a nicer edge. Then we're going to need a bucket.
Dirt block.
Let's grab 2 so we can get an infinite water source. And being on an island, getting water is not going to be a problem.
Cuboid.
Before running into a massive canyon.
Surface.
Safer route down. Yeah, this will do. So first,
solid.
I'm just going to make some infinite water down here. And then if we put water in there and there. In fact, let's just do this and have water going all the way across. Now I need some cogs to speed that up, but we stole loads of that stuff from the windmill. So if we do a big cog, then a little one, and if we encase these, or just that one actually, then we'll do a
let's
large
build up
one
real
and
quick.
a small one, that's going even faster. Encase that, large one, small one. I mean, that's some okay speed for now, I guess. But I think I want it faster. So let's just shift gears a couple more times. Right, well, that's going pretty fast. I don't think it's quite max speed, but it should certainly do for now. Now, next up, we are going to need some gearboxes. So let's make a bunch more cogs and get ourselves a few more andesite casings. And if we do
we'll just build this up.
There we go, 6 gearboxes. So we can now take the power from here, bring it over this way.
Yeah, just make a giant platform of dirt, and then we can just schematic it in.
Excellent.
Just get the first layer of dirt.
Now to build the cobble generator. So we're going to want some belts to go underneath, which reminds me we don't have any belts yet, which means I need kelp. Luckily, there's plenty over there. We'll go get some in a moment. But what we want is a...
We could also use this to terrain...
Cobble on top of those. So this is where the cobble's actually going to be generated. In fact, what we're actually going to do is move that
biome, like hills and stuff, for the factory.
To be able to put in the lava. So the lava will sit on top of that. We're also going to need water, so let's just create a couple of water.
I'd say that's pretty good. And then we just grab a schematic.
That's water there. Let's do the same on this side. And that side. There we go. Now, something else I want
just grab the first layer.
Storage drawer. In fact, we're probably going to want 2 of those. Actually, for now, maybe a double chest would be better. But that's going to need to be 1 block further away.
Are going to want to have the whole thing.
Now, we need some lava, and it looks like there's a portal over here. But the sun is about to go down, so we're going to have a quick nap, and then we'll go grab some lava from over there. And that should mean we've got almost everything we need to get at least the cobble generator running. And that's the first step towards creating iron.
Alrighty.
Now, that broken portal was over in this direction somewhere. And with any luck, we'll be able to get some gold from it as well, which means we'll be able to make ourselves
back to the world.
And possibly some goggles as well. And is that it? Yep, there we go. I see it. Well, there's a couple of blocks of gold here, but
and then we'll just save that.
Well, I can hear lava. Is there some underneath? Oh, I guess not. I must have been hearing things.
Ow.
All right, so we're going to need to find lava elsewhere. Now, there is actually a spot on our map over here. Hopefully, that's actually a lava pool, as opposed to just one bit of lava that's spreading out. But let's go find out. Well, it looks like it's just one piece, but to be honest, that's probably going to be enough. Just got to get down to it. Now, if we just put that lava in there, and we do have fire tick-off, so using wood there is not a problem. But now what I need to do is go get some kelp, which means I need some space in my inventory. I'm a little bit full here. Right, that's better. Let's get some kelp.
Place that there as well.
Every sword has a story. This is just...
Oh, yeah, I really fit 1 stack.
Forge your destiny in Albion Online.
That's fine. Off it goes. Crap. Play solid with any.
Now, let's actually turn one of these furnaces into a smoker, and that should cook up our kelp nice and quickly. And I guess while we wait for that, we can probably look at getting all of this hooked up. So we're going to need a few more andesite casings, and we're going to make some encased chain drives with these, because these are incredibly useful. So we're going to put 3 of those there. In fact, I've got a better idea. Let's put these on top like that. Get them connected there. In fact, let's do that. Then throw in a vertical gearbox with another one there. A couple more shafts. And there we go. We are producing cobble. So let's just turn that off for now. We're going to need a few andesite funnels and some belts. So that belt can go in there. Andesite funnels there. Just in case this to make it look a little bit better, because why not? If we stick another gearbox in there. Nope, the belt's going the wrong way. So instead, let's do that and that. Then put a gearbox in there. And that is going to make our cobble and fill up this box. Excellent. So that's the first step. The next thing we need to do is crush this cobble down into gravel. And in an ideal world, we'd actually be using crushing wheels, but they are late game items. We're nowhere near being able to make those yet. Well, I'll say late game. They're more kind of mid game, really. But either way, we can't make them just yet. Not until we go to the nether and get brass. So that means we're going to use these millstones. And we do already have one, but I'm definitely going to need a few more. Luckily, they're nice and easy to make. Right, there we go.
Alrighty.
Millstones.
So far, so good, yeah.
If we were to do something like this, we need a few more shafts. Get a couple of belts in, one there and one there. And we're going to need a little bit more space. So this one here is actually going to need to go on the end. We'll have 4 funnels.
Wait, instead of
taking
setting that.
We'll have this one here sending stuff out. Then I just need to get these.
Don't
things
replace
here
solid
spinning,
blocks.
Which means I need more gearboxes. Okay, so that's going to gradually fill all of these up.
That should
Now
make
we
it go
just need a bit
faster,
of
right?
power, which means I need more gearboxes.
Yeah.
And we're also going to need more storage while I think of it. So let's do this and just make a storage drawer. We'll put that on the end here. And we'll put a vertical gearbox in here, which will get those spinning. So that's going to start making our gravel.
Awesome.
Although I've done this slightly wrong. I need to put chutes under here. So that also means we're going to need to do the belts slightly differently on this side. Not a problem. Put a couple of encased chain drives in there. We'll get the belts in like this. Get the chutes down. We just need power on those belts. And I think the easiest way to
Not
do
a lot
that
to clear out either.
to make more belts. And if I just right click on the end of this one, it should extend it and then power everything here. And there we go. We're now getting gravel. Lots of gravel very quickly. Wonderful. We are one step closer to having a very basic iron farm up and running in the first episode. Good stuff. Now all I need to do is wash this gravel, which is going to give us flint and iron nuggets. Now to wash it, we're going to need to build a fan, which I guess we'll probably put here.
Thinking about adding cobblemon, but I have a feeling that would just destroy my world and corrupt it.
And iron nuggets over this side. That should work quite nicely. However, I need a bit more wood because I've run out and I need to make some more andesite casings. And I once again need to sleep. It feels like I'm forever sleeping here. But anyway, while that builds up, let's go get some more wood. So let's make a fan, and I know for a fact I'm going to need 4 iron plates. So let's quickly crush those first. So let's make the propeller, get an encased fan, and we're actually going to put that right there. We then need a bucket of water, and excellent, I do have some leaves. This is good. I'll put the leaves there, and we're going to waterlog those. We're going to need another storage drawer, but this time I want to do one that's a bit different. Can't remember the recipe though. Okay, I was close. But we'll stick one of these here. Then we just need power on the fan. And the system is overstressed. Well, I guess we can slow it down a little bit, can't we? So let's just take off that last speed up. We'll put another gearbox in. And there we go. And that is blowing. Excellent. Now I just need a couple more funnels. We're going to put one here, which is going to eject the gravel. That's going to get washed. We're just going to wait for the first few bits to wash here. That will give us, hopefully, what we need to filter. Perfect. So we'll put flint
Honestly, that's a
and
good
iron
spot,
nuggets
yeah.
in there. Put an input funnel. We can put the output funnel back on. And now the gravel should just sit there until it turns
Off it
into either
goes.
flint or iron, which it looks like it's doing. Excellent. Now, what would probably be better is if we actually had compacting drawers here. Question is, can I make those yet? Probably. Yeah, I could probably do that. So we need a piston, and I just need a bit of stone. So let's get that cooked up. Now, I'm thinking I would quite like to actually sort this stuff, but we don't have access to brass yet. So what we're going to do is bodge a kind of filtering system here. But first, I do need some more alloy. So let's get this, do some of that, get a couple more shafts. Now, if I was to put a drawer there that has flint in it,
Beautiful.
we're going to want to lock that drawer, which means we need keys. So upgrade templates, and then a drawer key. Now, if we lock that drawer, we lock that drawer, and we need to make ourselves a compacting drawer. We'll put that one next to it and set that to iron. Get that one locked. We need a couple of funnels there and there. We need a few more casings. Stick a gearbox in there. We're going to need another gearbox though, because that's going in the wrong direction. It's just occurred to me that actually needs to be nuggets as the filter here, otherwise we're going to have some problems. There we go. We need a gearbox in there. That's got those going. And if we get a couple more encased chain drives and put those in there, that has got everything moving. This belt does not need to be quite that long. Literally end there. And if we put that there, that should start sorting everything out into these two boxes. So
How we
what we're
looking?
gonna do is swap those two there
Ooh.
around. We're going to make more chutes. So I need more iron plates. We'll have a chute there.
Right,
Just
I gotta
to
do
dump
this
all
area.
of the flint down here. Then with a piece of netherrack we stole from the portal and a flint and steel we found in the box over there, we're going to destroy all the flint. That way the system's not going to get backed up just because this is full. And there we go, our very slow but very basic iron farm. It's going to keep building up over time, of course. Considering this is only the first episode, that's pretty good going. Of course, the one slight problem with this is we're not in a chunk-loaded area. And I do have a chunk-loading mod on the server, but once again, it's not really an early game thing. So it's only going to work when I'm actually in the area and have this loaded. But that's fine, it's still going to make iron for us. But all in all, I'd say that's not a bad start.
All right, let's get
Sadly,
started on the
that's all I've
other
got time for
parts.
today, and I do look forward to seeing all of your ideas and suggestions for this series. I really want to sort of decide on a theme fairly early on, so don't hesitate and get all of your ideas in below, and hopefully in the next couple of episodes we can actually start making some progress towards a plan for this series. It still feels weird coming in without a plan, but I figured this is a nice way to get you all involved. And hopefully we'll get an episode 2 out some point next week. But what with a new baby in the house, videos may be a little bit slower than I would like. But either way,
There we
I
go.
hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye now.
Go back to placing.
You're one sentence away from launching your website with Base 44. Since the beginning of the internet, there's never been such a fun, fast, and intelligent way to launch online. Landing pages, content hubs, e-commerce sites, you describe it and it's built in minutes.
Shut up, Base 44.
Last time on Perfect World post-production, we started a brand new world,
Alrighty.
found a blacksmith building, which we promptly moved into, and built a quick iron farm to get us started on this create-focused adventure. Today, I want to build some form of starter house. I'm thinking for now it just needs some basic storage, somewhere to sleep, somewhere to cook, and if there's space, maybe a basic create machine or two. We've already outgrown this blacksmith behind us, as lovely as it was for the first episode, but we definitely need something bigger. Before we get to building, however, we need to get to exploring. I need to find myself lots of
Beautiful.
things. Primarily, I want to try and get hold of all the different...
How are we looking on our
types.
dirt
I also
supply?
want to try and get some
Still pretty
gardening
well.
tools to make building a bit more efficient, and of course, I need to choose a location for the starter house, which
Dirt.
may well be somewhere on this island. I don't really know yet. Kind of depends what we find when we go exploring. Now, as I was editing last episode, I did leave the world running so we could build up some iron, and look at that, we've got 542 ingots. Wonderful. So we've got plenty of iron to get us going, and don't worry, I did see all of your comments about the rotation on this thing. I did actually
Okay,
change it
yeah, that
before
will
the
work.
end of the episode. Not gonna lie, I was quite sleep deprived last episode. Not too different from this one, I guess. And I forgot to even mention that I'd done that. So not to worry, the iron farm is working absolutely
Off it
fine. Nothing's
goes.
spinning the right way, but thank you for your concern. And in the last episode, I did also ask you what theme you think we should build in, and we've had lots and lots of responses, but we'll get to that later. I think we've made kind of a decision, maybe, potentially, at least to begin with. For now, we need to make this exploration as successful as possible, and for that, we need to get ourselves ready. So we're going to take a bunch of iron first. We're going to grab some gold. And the first thing we're going to do is upgrade our backpacks further. Those should be able to get gold backpacks now, which is going to give us lots of slots. Yeah, look at that, loads of space. But what I also want to do is make use of these upgrade slots here. Now, eventually I am going to want a feeding upgrade, but we definitely don't have the stuff for that right now. And I reckon if we make some stack upgrades, that's not going to be a bad idea. So let's make a couple of those. And what these upgrades do is basically double the amount of items that can be stored in one slot. So instead of stacking to 64, we'll now stack to 128. And we can actually add more of these, and they will sort of add up. So now we'll stack 4 stacks in each slot, and so on. But I think I want a few more of those. Now, next up, I want the tool swapper upgrade, and yeah, I reckon we can do that. So we need a couple of bits of redstone, and we need some wood. We don't actually have any wood. So if we make a set of wooden tools, we should now be able to make one of them. So this tool swapper thing is amazing. You'll notice I've got a shovel in my hand at the moment, but as soon as I go to chop something wooden, you'll see it swaps it out for my axe. If I go for the mud, it will swap it to the pickaxe. If I go for the ground, it will swap it to the shovel. And if I attack an enemy, it will swap it to my sword. So that just keeps my hotbar a lot more free of items. And lastly, I think I also want a crafting table upgrade. So I need a chest, I need a crafting table, and I can make myself one of those. That means we now have a crafting grid in our backpack. What I'm also going to do is just set these slots as memory slots. That means these are the only items that can ever go in there. So even if the axe isn't in there, it's going to reserve that slot for us. In fact, I'm just going to change that slightly because we want to make sure our shovel is in there as well. We're going to stash some excess food in there. We're going to keep a saddle and some horse armor on us as well. I have a feeling they may come in handy. And then we have a secondary backpack, which is just going to be for storing lots of stuff. And I reckon that's pretty much everything we're going to need, apart from a boat. In fact, maybe we should take the shield with us as well, just in case. And hopefully that's going to be enough food to keep us going, but we'll do some looting on the way. I'm sure we're going to stumble across a village or two. They always have bread, right? We've got some iron to replace our tools. We've got a sleeping bag to sleep the night away. We've got a boat for ocean travel. Saddle and horse armor, should I find a capable steed among my travels. And I think that is everything we're going to need. Although it is dark, so let's have a quick nap and let's go exploring. From our island chain here, we have been over this way. That's where we got the leather from, but maybe I should head south, see what's over this way. Oh, in fact, before I go too far, I've just had an idea. And what I'm thinking is we should probably make a mechanical saw, because if we're going to be chopping down trees, that's going to make it a whole lot easier. So we need some iron sheets and an andesite casing with another block of iron. There we go. And we also want a crank, which, I see. We don't want zinc ingot, we want andesite alloy. That's why it didn't work. There we go. Right, now we should have everything we need. Oh, great, and it's raining. Fantastic. I guess we're going to have a very gloomy start to this adventure then.
Our vision is a cruel survival experience in an unforgiving corner of the universe. A harsh galaxy that resists your very existence. No.
Oh, hello. What's that? That looks like a new building. Wow, it's a giant building. What's in here? Wait a minute, is that? There it is. There's a woodland mansion and a pale garden. Excellent. Well, this is a good spot. Let's see what this building has to offer. Horses. Slow horses. Cows. We've got some wheat. We're going to take all of this. We have a millstone, which appears to be connected to something. Oh, power stuff. And a toolbox. I'm not going to dismantle all the create stuff yet. Kind of want to see what we've got first. Oh, there's just stuff in all these barrels. This is wonderful. Well, I'll tell you what, that wasn't bad. There's a lot of stuff in here. And we've got a windmill next door as well. So we're just going to grab the toolbox. And as you can see, we've done quite well on the looting so far. We've found a whole lot of stuff. But I really want to get some of that pale wood, which is behind the woodland mansion. However, I I don't think we're really in a position to do
Let's
a
get a
wheel of
schematic
motion
going
right now.
again.
I mean, I
Let's
don't
fill
even
up
have a
this
bow,
portion.
which means the Vex will absolutely destroy me. So we'll have to come back for that. For now, let's grab ourselves a little bit of dark oak. So if we just do that, take out the block above, and then do this, that should give us lots of dark oak. Wonderful. And then if we connect a bunch of these together, and do the same thing, that should chop down loads of them. Yes, wonderful. Easy tree harvesting. Now, that's where we want to get, the other side of this place. But it's very, very hilly. It's going to be the best way round. Maybe round this side. And let's just get down to the water's edge. And I think we're just going to scale this cliff over here on the left-hand side of this thing. And we're definitely not going to
Let's
tackle
fill
that
up the
now, but we
area
will be
near the
back
portal.
once we're a little bit better equipped to deal with that kind of thing. And there it is, the Pale Gardens. I want to grab a little bit of everything here. Oh, it looks like quite a big biome, this one. Which means I don't have to feel bad about chopping a bunch of it down. Good stuff. So that's another wood type ticked off. What I'd really like to find, though, is some mangrove. But I don't see any swampland from up here. And there's none showing up on my map just yet either. Had I checked earlier, I think I would have spotted this a whole lot sooner as well. There are some warmer biomes off in that direction, however, so maybe that's where I should head.
Awesome, it's almost done. Beautiful. Off it goes. Let's get this area.
Well, I've made it back from my adventures, and the good news is we have lots and lots of stuff. We've got 2 backpacks full of stuff, in fact. The problem is I don't have anywhere to store any of this stuff. And in the Just Create series, I ended up with a portable storage thanks to Chosen Architect. He had a great idea to make a van that he could store everything in, and we're probably going to do something similar this season. But at the moment, we don't really have the resources to do something like that. What I am going to do, though, is make myself a great big vault. We're going to make stock links, we're going to make a stock ticker, and we're going to make a packager, which means, yeah, we're going to need cardboard, which means we're going to need to set up some kind of a mixer, and it's getting dark. When it comes to mixers, though, I'm pretty sure we managed to steal some, didn't we? No, maybe not. Not to worry, they're fairly straightforward to make. We're just going to need some crushed iron, or iron plates,
Sleepy time.
say. That should be enough of those. Then we need some andesite alloy, and we're going to need a mixing bowl. We're going to need a whisk. We're going to need andesite casings, cogs, and shafts. So let's make the mechanical mixer. And now we should just be able to connect this onto here somewhere, I think. So if we chuck that there, stick the mixer on top, I reckon we can stick a cog there, and we'll stick another one in here. And that looks like it's spinning fast enough. Wonderful. And the reason we need that is because we need to make ourselves some pulp so we can make cardboard to get our packager. And making pulp shouldn't be a problem. We've got plenty of birch saplings. I just need to get myself some water to make my life a little bit easier. I'm just going to stick another infinite water source here. Then we can just load up the basin as required. Chuck those in, and that's going to make us pulp. And I believe if we put the pulp in a press, that then gives us cardboard. And then 4 of those, we can make a block of cardboard. We're going to need a bit of glass.
Oh my lord.
Do I have any sand? We do. Wonderful. Now, we're also going to need some copper, so let's get this cooked up. We're going to need a bit of redstone. We're going to need our only gold ingots. That's going to be a problem. We really should get mining soon. And we didn't do a drill montage last episode, so we're going to have to do one this episode. It's rude not to. Now, in order to make these stock links, we're going to need transmitters, which means we need copper sheets. And I think we're going to need 2 transmitters, because we need 2 stock links, one for the actual link itself, and one for the stock ticker. So So we need a couple of lightning rods. We're going to need those there with the sheets across the middle and redstone dust. That'll get our transmitters. Next up, we're going to need barrels to make vaults. But for that, we're also going to need a whole bunch of iron sheets. So I wonder, can we just stick one of those in there? Then chuck a stack of iron underneath? Yeah, that works. Wonderful. Can I power 2 is the question. Looks like I can. This is excellent news. So that's going to get us a stack of
Appears to be done.
We're going to turn 2 of those into stock links. What are these? What's a vault component? I don't know, but that's not important for now. So I'm thinking if I just build a little vault here, how big can we make this before we run out? Well, that's 6 vaults long. That's actually not too bad. Now we're just going to put a ladder so we can get on top. And I need a couple of chutes, just like that. And we still need to make our stock ticker. We've got our stock link. We need a packager. We're also going to need a seat. So if we do packager, stock link, stock ticker, seat, we're going to make leads. And we're going to grab this guy, put him in there, and he's going to be our shop clerk. And now we can just empty our backpacks into the vaults. And in the meantime, I'm going to sort out all of these toolboxes we've managed to nab along the way.
Perfect.
This game, you're not ready for it.
And there we go. Now everything's in one place. It's not sorted out,
Fix
but
this
at
up.
least it's in one place and it's easily accessible. Now, we currently have 10 diamonds, which is going to be enough to get us a few tools, but not enough to get armor. And I'd quite like to
I should
get some
probably
diamond
check the
armor, so that
resources
means
on
we're
here.
gonna make a nice... See you. And by the looks of it, you see me as well. Just keep your distance over there, and I'll keep my distance over here, and we can go about our day. Don't need trouble from them right now. But what was I saying? Oh, yes. Drill. We're going to make a great big drill. And by great big, I mean we're going to make a drill as big as we can with what we've got. And to be honest, it's mostly andesite alloy that we need. So let's grab all of our zinc. Let's grab all of our andesite. Oh, we're going to need more of that. We
Map
don't
check.
have much alloy either.
Ooh.
At least we've already got lots of casings, though. That's helpful. Now, what we're going to do is chuck some zinc nuggets and some andesite into the mixer. And that's going to give us twice as much as if we were to manually craft it. I'm also going to grab a bunch of cobble from over here, actually, and dump that into storage, just because it might be useful. So I've used up all the andesite that I had. Let's see how many drills we can make. 25. I'd say that's pretty good. So 25 drills, that's not too bad, I guess. We can do a 5x5 square. Not a bad size to begin with. Now, I'm not too worried about making it look good. I just want it to work for now. So we are going to need to go get some brass so we can have 2 deployers. We're going to need one there and one in here. Then we'll have the minecart there. And we're going to need a plow on the back. So we need some of those. We need an andesite casing. That will make us a plow. So
Which one has the
back.
most
Then we're going
dirt?
to need a minecart.
This
which will
one,
convert
most
into
likely.
a furnace minecart. We're also going to need a bunch of
yeah,
rail
about the same.
and some chests. So we'll add all the storage over here. Plenty of storage. We'll have the minecart down there. And now we also need a cart contraption. So that's what we need, a cart assembler. So we'll put that there. And I guess we could do this without deployers for now. I mean, it means it's going to be a little bit more work up front because I'm going to need to dig a tunnel that I can lay the track in. Oh, there's a creeper. I see you, buddy. Let's try and lure him over here. No, don't blow up there. Let's not annoy the pillagers. That's it, creepy boy. Come down here. Get away from
Just
my
trying to get the
base.
most area as
But yeah,
possible.
with a little bit of work
That should
up
be good.
front, though, we can just do this. Get it all stuck together. We'll stick a seat on the back for me. In fact, if I was smart about this, which has been known to happen, what I could potentially do is actually put the seat here, get that glued in, and then if I sit here and just spam right click
This horse
the
needs to
track
go.
here, then in theory, I won't need to pre-dig a tunnel. I'll just be doing the job of a deployer. I mean, I don't see why that wouldn't work. Let's just get a few lanterns and light this thing up. I'll make sure those lanterns are stuck down as well. And that should be good to go. We just need a lever. Wonderful. So with our contraption working, that's good, but we don't have a wrench to pick it up with yet. And the problem is, for a wrench, I still need some gold. And, yeah, I don't have any, I don't think. Oh, no, I do. Excellent. Guess we'll make a wrench after all. So let's just flatten these down and make ourselves a wrench. Wonderful. Now let's just grab a few torches from here. We've also got plenty of rail. Got our sleeping bag. We've got food. We've got a backup backpack. All right, I think we've got everything we need to hopefully have a successful mining trip.
Watch the magic happen.
In fact, I'm going to grab my boat just so we can get down there a bit easier. But what I'm hoping is we're going to get enough diamonds to be able to make ourselves a full set of armor. But we'll also get lots and lots of building resources because we're going to need those too if we're going to be building a starter house. So I guess I should probably get down to the lowest level that I can. Let's just dive down here. This all looks lovely, if not a little bit dark. But let's just start digging here. Once we get down to a reasonable level, we'll start with our mining drill. Oh, and look at that. We've found some diamonds already. Quite a few diamonds. How many have we got? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wonderful. Ah, I didn't think of that. I didn't bring an extra pick with me, or any iron to make one, or any sticks for that matter either. Jeez. Not to worry, it'll only take a moment to head back up. Right, that's better. We've got some extra picks, and we've got the materials to make more if we need them.
Welcome to Strike Gently. We sell pins. Let's check out some of our best sellers. The Howdy Frog pin would like to tell you.
Should be done. Yep. Just come in here and clear this part up.
Well, I'd say that was quite a successful mining trip. We managed to get a bunch of diamonds, as well as some tuff, some deep slate, a bit of redstone, some more zinc, and even a little bit of gold, which is going to come in handy. I've now offloaded everything. We have 45 diamonds total. Excellent. That means it's definitely time to upgrade our gear.
Check the
so we'll get
vault.
a pickaxe, get a shovel, we'll get an axe, we'll get a sword, and we should be able to make a full set of armor as well. Oh yes, look at that, looking much better. So I think we're almost there on things we're going to need to build the starter base. However, I also want some bricks, which means I need clay. Now I haven't seen any lush caves anywhere, and we don't need loads of this stuff, so I could probably just go dig some out from the river around here. That's probably the quickest way to do that, isn't it? Let's go. Right, well, I've got lots of clay balls, but it's going to take forever cooking them up like this, so we're going to do something else. If I grab myself a bucket of lava, and we're going to want an empty bucket as well. And what I'm going to do is just reverse that for now, just so that it stops dropping gravel. Oh, hey, buddy. Then we're just going to stick a block and a trapdoor in there, and that should now... Ah, yeah, probably should
cover up these little holes while it does that.
That first. Oh, at least we've got diamond tools. This should only take a moment. Now let's grab another bucket of lava and try that again. Yep, there we go. We are now cooking. So if we just chuck all of this down here, it's going to cook all of this in one go. And that's going to save me a whole lot of coal and a whole lot of time. That's now all cooked, so we can switch all of this back. And we can turn the gravel back on. Wonderful. Now we can turn a bunch of this into brick blocks. Now we're looking pretty good. I think I just want to farm up a little bit more wood though. So let's just plant a bunch of mangrove. We should be able to chop all these down in one go. At least that's the hope. And we plant these diagonally just so when they grow, they don't destroy the other propagules we've got down. And then we'll plant a bunch of oak as well. Now, one thing we haven't collected any of yet is terracotta. And I'm fairly sure, yep, there we go. Look, there's terracotta over here. And I could do with some sand as well, to be honest. And I don't know if we're actually going to be using terracotta in our starter builds. But as we're adventuring today anyway, I might as well go grab some. I mean, we do have a drill now, so it shouldn't take too long.
Is that done? That's done. Nice.
And there we go. We now have a whole bunch of terracotta in a variety of flavors. I'm thinking that's probably everything we're going to need to start this build. We might need to grab a few other bits along the way, but what we need to do now is decide where we're going to build it. And I think I want it to be coastal. Let's just jump into free cam here. We are going to use this island as a starter island, I think. It should work quite nicely. And in fact, maybe we should just use this coastline down here. We can clear out a little bit and build our little house thing here. Yeah, that could work quite nicely. What I do want to do, though, is take this storage unit down there with me. So let's grab a lead, because we're going to need to take the parrot separately. Get some super glue. We need a minecart, a lever, and a cart contraption. There we go, and we'll stick a lead on this guy. Come on, Larry. So around here somewhere is what I'm thinking. Let's chuck down our little storage bit over here. quarry back on top. Now, before we can get started over here, I'm going to need to prep the land a little bit. So we're going to take out some of these trees. We're going to get rid of some of the grass and dirt. And I do have a rough idea of what I want to build in my head and also what style it's going to be in. But we're going to do a talkie montage type thing here as we build this. Because as I say, we are going to be winging it. So I guess it's over to voiceover Beardstone.
There we go.
Whoa. What's that? I
Just built a budgeting app with Base 44.
Guys,
Nina just built an app. Impossible. Nina can't code.
Interesting.
Can you generate work for it? La 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 la.
So you're saying we can all build apps?
Where the gunpowder at? There it is.
I'm on lunch.
I gotta make a call. I'll be in my office.
Skip.
Well, it turns out playing the game Beardstone forgot to turn on replay mod for the prep work, but he did at least leave the recording going. So after clearing some trees, I carved into the hillside to make space for laying a floor of spruce and jungle variants, then built a seawall on the coast to support it. This would give me a nice platform to place this first building on. And as we get the build started, let's have a little chat. So, last episode, I asked you what theme we should build in for this series. And there were lots of awesome suggestions, but the most often repeated were modern and solar punk. So I think that's the route we're going to go down. Some kind of modernish, solar punky type thing, but I don't really know much about solar punk. But what I do know is that we want lots of renewable energy sources, such as windmills, water wheels, and solar panels, alongside lots of green space and some cool technology integration. Think monorails, electric trains, clever farming, rooftop gardens, and things like that. I'm not going to get it right straight out of the bat, though, so with that
We'll just do this part manually.
Build, I want to have some kind of an oceanside building. A bit run down, made of stone, brick, and a bit of mangrove wood, but also integrated into the hillside. With that in mind, I added a tunnel beneath the building, which would take you up to the hill behind it, and we can then branch off paths from there. This type of build also means I can easily expand both off to the sides and back into the hillside, if and when I need more space, creating a kind of hippie-ish seaside shanty town type thing with lots of greenery, foliage, and visible renewable energy. And after a couple of hours of building, this is what we've currently got, which has ended up looking quite similar to builds I've done in the past. But it's okay, we've got lots more solar punky type things we want to do to this build, but I don't have the resources for it just yet. Let's just jump into FreeCam and have a proper look. So we've got a bit of a rooftop garden going on up here. We've also got access from the inside to get up there, but something I really want to have up here is some solar panels. But to make those, I need to go to the nether to get the resources I need. So that'll have to wait for the future, but on the inside we've got lots of space to be working with. We've got these kind of open areas on the downstairs. I don't know if I'm going to block off this wall yet or not. I may do.
There we
Who
go.
knows? But I do think this area here would make a really nice kitchen, and over here probably just a selection of storage things. We've then of course got the path that goes up to the hill behind, but if we go upstairs we've got lots of space. So plenty of space for storage modules up here. We can give ourselves somewhere to sleep as well. We're going to need a bed after all. And as we saw from the outside, we've also then got access to the rooftop garden. We don't need quite so much of this tall grass though, I don't think. And we'll probably mess around with this, get a couple of paths in, and as we get more buildings as well, we're going to expand
Beautiful.
this garden. I kind of want it running across the top of a row of buildings around here. I think that would look really cool. But as usual, we're getting a little bit ahead of ourselves. I think what I want to do is actually sort out a kitchen. We're running low on food at the moment, or at least cooked food. We've got lots of stuff that needs to be cooked, and we do have the Farmer's Delight mod. So yeah, let's jam a kitchen in here for now, and then we'll have a little think about storage, but that might have to wait till next episode. I'm running out of time here. Now, for this kitchen, we're going to need a bunch of different things. We're going to need a stove. We're going to need cooking pots and skillets and baskets and breadboards. And I also quite like the idea of using some of these kitchen cupboards. I think the birch ones would probably work best in this kitchen. Thankfully, all of these things look fairly straighthtforward to make. We're going to need to get a little
Just going to do the rest
We're going to need to get ourselves
in the
some
schematic.
canvas, which I think we get from straw.
And then just clear up all the pockets.
Need more clay and iron.
Like here.
A little bit of wood. Okay, yeah, not too bad. The hardest thing to get probably is actually going to be the straw. And not because it's particularly difficult to actually get. We just need to get ourselves a knife here, and then we need to chop up some grass. It's the drop rate. Oh, there we go. We did actually get one piece already. But yeah, we usually have to chop quite a lot of grass to get enough. I'm going to turn off my tool swapper as well so we don't accidentally dig everything up. Let's find a nice patch of grass and try and get some straw. And let's quickly grab some clay as well, although our shovel is about to break. But with that, we should now have all the resources we need to be able to build our kitchen appliances. So let's get crafting, and I'll meet you back indoors. All right, I've gathered a bunch of stuff.
Gonna check
Let's
my
see if we
phone.
can make some kind of a kitchen over here. So we'll start with the actual cooking station. Let's maybe put that in here, which means we need baskets either side to collect the things as they cook. And for now, we'll have a skillet on one and a pot on the other. Then we'll get get some nice cupboards in, maybe a couple of little sideboards. We'll put in a nice table in the middle here. We'll have our
Alrighty.
chopping board and a knife. Stash some extra bits and bobs up the top here as well, just so we've got an extra
Going to
skillet.
be right back. I'm going to take a small break. Back. Just gonna
It's in an extra pot. It's already looking pretty good.
do that, and let's get back to it. Got myself a water.
All of the steam.
Keep myself
So
hydrated.
I'm wondering, do we grab some shoots? They could probably work. So maybe something like this, and I need one more shoot. So let's jam another one of these in there. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to move the chopping board. I think that'll look better over here. And there we go. I mean, it's basic, but it's not bad. We've got plenty of storage for all of our food items. We can cook without needing fuel, which is wonderful. And for now, I think I will leave this open, and we'll figure out what we're going to do with this in the next episode, because we also need to figure out some kind of storage. And we've got plenty of space for storage upstairs, and we need to build ourselves a bedroom. But sadly, that's all we've got time for today, because if I don't wrap this up now, then this video is never going to get out this week. It's already going to be a couple of days late. But if you've got ideas on how we can make things
All right,
look more
sweet, it's
solar punk, I want
done.
to hear all of them in the comments.
Time to do it again.
As I say, we are going to be mixing in just some general modern stuff as well. We've actually got a whole different bunch of islands over here, so we could potentially sort of stretch a city across a few different islands and have zones be slightly different from each other. And we're certainly going to need a nice big farming district somewhere as well. Otherwise, what was the point of me making a kitchen? But yeah, for a first build, I'm happy with how it's looking so far. But sadly, that is all we've got time for today. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye now.
Get back here!
No! You can't catch the wind! users now. Introducing a revolutionary.
I haven't even seen the
experience
first
for
Mario
developers.
movie. That's sad.
A great sleep score. Azure DevOps and Defender for Cloud catch security issues, so you can catch more Z's.
Last time on Perfect World post-production, we explored to find the
Oh, I
different
gotta full
wood
screen
types,
that.
built an almost fully automated drill, and made the shell of our starter house. We also made this janky portable storage system behind me, which works, but looks horrific. So today we're going to focus on improving our storage situation. Both portable storage to make this vault into an actual thing that looks good, and we're going to jam some kind of a storage system into our starter house over there as well. And I think we'll actually start in the house, as we did make a basic kitchen last episode, but that was about it, and that needs some work as well. And we've also got a bit of space over here, but I think I know what I'm going to do with it. And I think the first thing we're going to do is add a little bit of power. Not because we particularly need much power in here. We only need to power a few belts for the storage system, but it should look quite good just to have a few water wheels spinning in here. And I'd quite like to make the windmill on my roof spin as well. So let's dig out a little bit of space here. I think I want to get rid of the floor and actually drop it down by a block. That should give us enough space to fit the water wheels in. So we'll have a few water wheels on this side, and on this side here, we'll probably have some kind of a storage interface thing. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's get the power in first. That's the water wheels in, and I need to route the power over the top here, and then over this way, and then I need to get it all the way upstairs.
Or let's rotate it.
I'm going to need a bunch of shafts, I'm going to need some more andesite casings, maybe some brackets and gearboxes, but it looks like we can just send the power straight up there, which would be good.
Move it.
So if we put a few encased chain drives in there, and then send that over this way, stick a gearbox in there, and we do have crate encased on here, which means we can blend that in a little bit better with the industrial iron. And I want to put a speedometer there, then a stressometer, and what I think I want to do is rotate that to send the power up this way, and then once again we can disguise these, and that's got our power up here. Wonderful. Now we just need to get it under the windmill, which is probably about here. Oh, look at that. Perfect. And we just need a couple more gearboxes, some more shafts, and I probably don't want to be connecting this one here just yet, because I don't think I've actually stuck the windmill together. Oh, apparently I already have, actually. That's good, but what I want to do is remove this one here. I want to make sure that this is set to only place when the anchor is destroyed, just in case the power goes out. Otherwise it can mess up the trapdoors when it stops, but that should mean it never stops, or at least never resets its position. There we go, much better. So we'll sort out some brackets in just a moment. We are going to sort out this whole storage interface area as well, but first, I think I have decided I do actually want to block this wall in, or block the kitchen in with a wall, I should say. Just something like that. We'll have a nice big window here, we'll have a doorway here, and the kitchen itself, well, that needs a bit of work as well. So let's quickly make this look a little bit nicer, shall we? So we'll get the wall finished off. I'm going to expand the table and dump some stuff on it. We'll add a few crates and extra details, and there we go. The kitchen's looking much better now. Let's talk about storage. And if we take a look upstairs here, we can see we've got quite a lot of space here. We should be able to get at least a few vaults in. Well, I doubt they're going to be full-size ones, but we can literally have the vaults fill this whole section back there, and potentially another one on this side as well.
I think having a river here would be pretty cool.
Too. But then I've got a sleeping bag, so I guess it's not that important. I can just hide a bed somewhere, can't I? I don't actually need a bedroom. I may as well make the space functional after all. In fact, I don't like seeing this diamond armor on me. I think I can do this. And then I'm still wearing the armor, but you can't see the armor. Yeah, there we go. Look, much better. But anyway, right, storage. So I need to make a whole bunch of vaults to go upstairs. I'm going to need some packages and some funnels and things like that. But I'm also going to need brass funnels. And brass is something we don't have yet because we haven't been to the nether. And I do want to add some solar panels and things on the roof as well. And I'm thinking I want to use these daylight sensors, but we need quartz for that. So that's another reason.
Just got to get rid of all this gravel now.
Get some of the nether woods as well. So I guess maybe we should prepare for an adventure. Now I'm going to grab all of the food items we've got in here, which I'll be honest isn't much, but let's get all this stored in the kitchen. So we'll have meat in that one.
We'll just leave that area untouched for now.
Bits in there, but let's have a look and see what we can actually make, shall we? I mean, I'll be honest, it doesn't
might be a little too far,
yet,
so let's
take our mutton
not that.
and chop this up. We now have a stack of mutton chops.
Grab our...
Looks like I need to make
What the heck is
slight
it?
adjustments here, just because the things that were flying out
Oh, I know.
on the cupboard, but this should now be, yep, collecting all our mutton chops. Wonderful. So that should be plenty of food to help us survive in the nether. Now, I wonder, can I make myself a gold helmet? I guess I can if I cook up the gold. So let's just do that here. We're also going to need a flint and steel. We're going to need obsidian, but I think we've only got that one block we accidentally made in the first episode. But I think I know where some is. If we go back to that ruined portal where we initially tried to get lava, then hopefully there'll be enough obsidian for us there. It looks like there's probably enough here. Let's get chopping. 11 pieces and 1 crying obsidian, which I couldn't leave behind, which means we've got enough to make ourselves a portal, and we can just see what's on the other side of it, I guess,
Dirt.
and hope for the best. Although before we go, I should probably turn a bunch of iron into iron sheets and make ourselves some blaze burners. Some of these, which just need a little bit of netherrack, which, I mean, I've got 1 piece. I could always go back to the portal and get more, but I'm fairly sure we do actually have some in storage already from the first time I was over there looking for lava. But we're going to need these in order to catch ourselves a blaze so we can then get brass. So 16 of those, that should be plenty. Now, where do we want to put this portal? I'm thinking maybe in the little tunnel we've got down here. Yeah, how about we just punch out a little hole over this side? All right, there we go. And we'll worry about making that look better later. For now, I think I just want to grab myself a bunch of cobbles so we've got some blocks, and then hopefully we'll have a successful trip in the nether. Let's go see what we've got.
That should work. And then we'll plug up these little guys.
Work today
Emmanuel.
is broken. Every day, people juggle so many different tools just to get work done. A simple task turns into a time-consuming mess because work sprawl has scattered the tools and context we rely on. And the trend toward bundling software isn't addressing the root of the problem. The system's broken, and it's wasting our time. 8 years ago, we started ClickUp with a mission to save people time from switching between a bunch of different applications. But we knew the answer wasn't just bundling a bunch of tools together. We needed to rethink how software was built entirely. To solve the root of the problem, we built a single, flexible platform with powerful primitives that can be shared to build multiple first-class products inside of one app. We call this convergence. It's allowed us to deliver products at an extremely high velocity, and now we're tying it all together in a new way. Everything we've built has led to this. Introducing ClickUp 4.0, the first converged AI workspace in the world. It's the future of software. It's not just another bundle of apps. It's a fundamentally converged platform where everything works together seamlessly. From communication to project management to knowledge management in one app, accelerated by the world's most productive AI. 4.0 is the epicenter for all of your work and collaboration. It's the beginning of a new meta-category of apps that will define the next generation of software in the AI age. And it ushers in a new era of craft and quality for ClickUp's product. We've always said that using ClickUp saves you 1 day every week, but I'm confident that you're going to save a lot more than that with 4.0. Because when all of your work converges into one app, one tab, one AI workspace, everything just clicks.
Ah, dang it, it's a basalt delta. But look at that, there's a fortress right there. That's handy. But yeah, basalt delta, not my favorite. Let's just make this portal a little bit safer before we do anything else. Can you see anything else around? Just more basalt. I mean, that looks like normal nether waste, which is good. Oh, I forgot to make the helmet. We don't have any gold on us. Let's quickly go sort that. Right, there we go. That's better. And it's looking like we're going to need more blocks as well. So I'm just going to grab more cobble and maybe a boat just so we can get down from high places. Now, the first thing I want to do is get over there to that fortress. So I think what I'm going to do is actually bridge over to there. We'll dig through the basalt. We'll go across the top and just see what we're working with over there. And hope we don't get any ghasts appearing in the meantime. Look at that, there's a blaze burner right there. That's all I need from a fortress. Ow. So I think what we're going to do is just get in a boat. Ow, we're on fire again. We're just going to sneak underneath here, grab lots of blaze burners, eat some food so we don't die. And let's just run around the corner here, get somewhere a little bit safer. Okay, right, we're in the fortress. I guess we should probably have a look around and do some looting. It'd be rude not to, and it looks like a big old fortress. Let's see what we can find. Oh, first with a skeleton, we got a skull. What are the odds of that? Well, it wasn't too bad. We found some stuff. I don't really know what this is. A blaze upgrade smithing template. But we also got a bunch of saddles and some armor, some horse bits, and of course a wither skull. Oh, and we also found another gold backpack, which is wonderful. What I need to do now, though, is find some other biomes. I want to try and get some warped and crimson wood if I can. And it looks like we have both over in this direction. So let's make a path over that way and see if we can locate it. Well, I've got lucky over here in the Warped Forest. This Enderman's actually carrying one of these, and I don't have Silk Touch yet, so yeah, this is the only way I'm going to get one. Wonderful. Did he drop it? Ah, he did. Excellent. That means we can actually make more of that back at our base. For now, though, let's chop down a few more of these and grab some wood. Just on my way to the Crimson Forest, I figured we might as well do a bit of piggo trading. Ooh, they gave me a dried garlic. I didn't even know that was on their drop list. Guess that means we're going to have another pet when we get home. Aha, I see Crimson. I think we've got everything we came for. Let's get back to the safety of the overworld, shall we?
Our vision is a cruel survival experience in an unforgiving...
Right, we're back, we're offloaded. What I now need is some copper and some zinc. We're going to take a bucket of lava. We need an empty bucket because we need to get this stuff cooked up. And of course, we're going to need one of our blaze burners. Oh, we also need some fuel.
Yeah, we'll just do the rest
We've got a mixer set up over
automatically
somewhere. There we go. If we stick that in there, we do actually need to quickly just do this. Turn this into a cooker briefly. Oh, is that going to be a problem? No, as long as we're careful. There we go. They're all cooked. Put this all back in order. We put copper in there. And it would help if I had the zinc as well. There we go. And the zinc. And that should give us 2 stacks of brass ingots. That should be enough to get us started. We're also going to need some more volts. So I guess while we're here, we may as well crush down all of this. Keep saying crush. It's not crush. We need to flatten it. Turn it into plates. Sheets. They're not even plates. They're sheets. Oh, my days. Clearly still sleep deprived. Now, if we just grab a few stripped logs and put brass on them, we are in the brass age. So now we've got brass. What I want to do is upgrade our drill so I don't have to sit here anymore. So let's get rid of this seat. We're going to remove this log here. And we're going to make ourselves some deployers. So we're going to need 2 brass hands,
Sleepy time.
which means we need 2 andesite alloy. We need andesite casings, we need 2 more andesite alloy. And we need electron tubes, which we need iron sheets, rose quartz. But now we have quartz, we can actually get that. Okay, this should be doable. The only thing I'm missing is andesite to make the andesite alloy. So let's quickly go dig a bit of that out. We know where some is, unless there's any hiding down here somewhere. So that would be a no. But we know there's plenty in here, so let's just dig up another layer or 2. And we'll mix that andesite up into alloy. But then we should have all the ingredients we need to make some deployers.
Beautiful.
There we go.
And then we just got the
We've
home
one
stretch.
deployer there, not facing that way, but actually facing... Nope, not that way either, but pointing down. That's much more useful. We're going to filter that guy for rail, and we'll put another one in here, and we're going to filter this one for cobble. We're going to make sure there's plenty of rail and cobble in there, and now that is fully automated. Because this guy will build a bridge to make sure there's always a block for this guy to place a rail on, which will then get picked up by the plow. So it should just cycle round and round. So we'll come back to this drill later. We're definitely going to need it before we build our portable storage interface type thing. But for now, I think we've probably got what we need to be able to sort out this one in here and potentially get some of the vaults upstairs as well. I don't think we're going to be able to get all of the vaults in because, well, I don't have enough iron at the moment. But we should be able to make a good start. So we can make 77 item vaults. In fact, if we make some more barrels, we should be able to make more than that. 91, that's better. Now, we know we want to have the collection area down here, which means we're going to need chutes, I guess, going upstairs. So they're going to end up coming up here somewhere. So let's start putting in vaults over here. And we're going to want space in front of them. So we'll stick a second one in there, and we're out of vaults already. So, well, I guess this is going to be the start of our storage system up here. But over time, we will get more iron from our iron farm. We've also got an iron vein that we found in the last episode that we could just mine into that for a while and get lots of iron, but I can't be bothered right now. This will be enough storage to get us started either way. But I think what I want to do is sort out the bit down here first, because that's going to dictate exactly how we set up the bit upstairs.
I thought that would work. Oh well. The home stretch, boys. Here we go.
So a short while later, I think we're making progress. We've got our little setup here.
Oh, we got a little bit of stone here to clear up.
Then get pushed up by a fan
Whatever.
underneath here that will go up these tubes and send it upstairs. We do need to get a clerk, but once we do, anything we order will come down these chutes here, go into the barrel, then get sent across into this barrel over here. And it will, of course, get unpackaged before it goes in. So that's the downstairs looking pretty good. Now, upstairs, I do still need to sort out power, because at the moment, this power is incredibly slow.
Map check.
We're probably going to need a speed controller, which is not the easiest thing to make, but we should be able to do it with a bit of effort. Now, upstairs, I've got the setup sorted, so we have packages on top of the vaults there with links that are connected to the stock link downstairs, which means packages will come out here, and then this is the tube they get sent down. We just saw the exit for that downstairs. And anything going into storage goes up this chute here, gets put on the belt, and then will go into the vaults wherever there's space. And we'll add some more vaults as time goes on.
Stretching time.
We don't have the resources for that right now. So I think it's just a case of getting some power up here to these vaults, but the problem is that this is going incredibly slow, and I don't want this to be the slowest storage system in the world, so I'm going to need to
Alright, let's go home.
Speed controller.
Crank up the factory tenfold.
Make in the world, it should be possible for us. Maybe. It's just going to take a little bit of time, and we're going to need to borrow one of these.
And then come up with some plans. First, I know I said first we'll do the experience farm, but I want to first do the power station for obvious reasons, and it'll kind of give us the foundation of how we're building this whole factory area.
On top here, and now we just need to start applying some cogs. So it's a small one, a large one, then a nugget, and we need to do that 5 times, and hopefully at the end of this we'll actually get what we're after. There we go, one precision mechanism. In fact, I think while I'm here, let's maybe make another couple of these things. Right, so we've got our speed controller. Let's maybe jam that in there. In fact, I've got a better idea. Let's actually put that on this side, because if we do it in line here, then it's going to make it much easier to link these two belts together. So we can just do this. And if we stick a gearbox there, that has got the belts running in the correct directions. Yeah, look at that. Perfect. So we just need to get ourselves a clerk. Let's see who's lurking about. There's bound to be some wildlife somewhere. I've not really taken out much of the wildlife on this island. Tried to let it roam a bit more free, which doesn't seem to have paid off.
Laggy man.
Well, mobs do try to find the high points, don't they? So let's maybe go up here. I wonder if there's everything hiding on top of this hill. Yep, there we go. Knew it. Right, let's take this pig. Come on, fella. You can be our lovely new clerk.
Why is it lagging?
So if I dump some stuff
I'm gonna get MBT. I'm gonna get MBT banned.
System, and if I request it again,
if I put this in here,
make its way into this barrel here. Yep, look at that. Wonderful.
This thing's a bomb.
A bit bigger, and I need to try and speed up the fan down here if I can. That one's a bit slow. Although I do have speed controllers now, so we can get rid of.
I mean, it's all resources I don't have already, so, and I'm making hundreds, so I might just throw this in the lava.
So with our base storage sorted,
yeah, that seems like the best course of action.
But in order to do that, I'm going to need a bunch more resources. I need some diorite,
so I
need some zinc, and
don't
a few other bits and
cause
bobs
devastation in the world.
So let's get this deployer
Here we go.
back in place.
Bye-bye.
Because it's time for a mining montage.
My backpack saved it. Bye-bye.
Welcome to Strike Gently. We sell pins. Let's check out some of our best sellers. The Howdy Frog pin would like to...
Granted, not the best idea and best use of materials, but whatever. Alright, let's see. We need to crank up mechanical arms. 2 stacks.
Well, we're back from our mining trip, and I've got lots and lots of goodies that are all going to come in very handy.
Brass
I just need to upload them into
funnels.
that thing. In fact, if I was using my brain, I should probably offload this
5
into my actual
regular
new main storage,
funnels.
shouldn't I?
Am I even
I've already
making
forgot this
regular
existed.
funnels?
But for drill emptied, I think we're just about ready
Am
to
I
make a
not
better
making
version
regular
of
funnels?
This, but I kind of need these
Oh,
bolts.
I
These
am.
bolts
I'm
got
an
a lot of
idiot.
stuff in
Yep,
them,
5.
So what I'm thinking is we'll just destroy them and load up our backpacks. So that's now all cleared away. Everything is in our storage over here, and I've also added
Lawyers,
a few
4
filters to
stacks is
organize things.
okay.
To get this organized, what we need to do is make these filters here, which is just a piece of wool and 2 brass nuggets. And then what we
Crank
can do
these
is
numbers
grab,
up.
for example, the crafting table, select what it is we actually want. So anything that is in the group functional blocks. Let's do that. We click the plus button here and it adds it onto the selected attributes. And then when we put this filter in here, we can give it a name, functional blocks, click the tick, and now that's created another new
This is going to cause a lot of problemos.
Bottom here, we've now got functional blocks. There we go. We've still got a bunch of unsorted stuff, but I'm not too bothered about
I think
that
everything
right
else
now. But some
okay.
organization definitely helps. But that's enough procrastinating. We've got some building to do, and the first thing I want to do is make a parking space.
Well, without further ado, I hope everybody enjoyed the stream. Tune in next time, where I'm going to have the power station most likely set up already, but we're probably going to do some more stuff. Not too sure, because I kind of just decided out of the blue to start streaming. So, hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys in the next one. Overseers out. Bye-bye.
These hypertube bits because, well,